In this lesson, I'm going to show you a simple formula that you can use to dramatically boost sales in your business or turn around bad sales performance. When you understand how this formula works, it's really going to change how you think about your business in terms of sales. But before I explain this formula, there's something very important I need you to understand first. If you understand what I'm about to show you, then you have a very good chance of finding success with the simple formula I'm going to teach you in this lesson. So, when entrepreneurs complain about sales, they typically refer to the difficulty in getting customers. Now, what most business owners don't know is there are 5 distinct levels a person or organization must go through before they become a loyal customer in your business. And one of the reasons most successful companies and brands stay successful is because they have a large and growing base of loyal customers. And if you know how to do this, if you know how to make and keep loyal customers, you'll be amazed at how much your business could change. So let's go through the different levels so that you understand what this is all about. So I call this the sales funnel. It's a sales funnel you're pretty much going to understand because the base is larger at the top and then smaller at the bottom. So let's dive right into it so you understand what it is. The first level is the market. A market is simply a concentration of people. It's a concentration of people. The market is made up of everybody. Now, everybody includes people who need your product, people who may need your product, and those people who totally don't need your product. So that's why the market is crowded, it's noisy, and it's full of distractions. And some businesses make the mortal mistake of selling to the markets. They are trying to appeal to everybody. Remember, everybody cannot be your customer. And if you try selling to the market, it can be the most frustrating, expensive, and time-consuming experience you would have, because you'll be trying to sell your product or service to a lot of irrelevant people who are not interested in your product, who don't need it, and will never buy from you. That is why the second level of this funnel is very important. And the second level is the audience. Now, your audience is who you should be targeting because they are the segment of the market that is relevant to your business. The people or organizations in your audience are those who need the benefits that your product or service can provide. Your audience is more likely to listen to you because they are likely to resonate with what it is you're selling. And that's because they may have the need or the problem that your products can solve. So because they have a need for what you're selling, your audience is likely to be the most receptive and the most responsive to your advertising, your promotion, your marketing and sales efforts. Now, after your audience, we have a third level known as the leads or prospects. So leads or prospects are potential customers. They are the segment of your audience that is interested in your product or service. So they don't just have the need that your business or product or that your product or service can solve. They are actually interested. Your leads are the people and organizations that are considering doing business with you and they are almost ready to buy. So they are the ones who are trying to make a decision, and if you can do a good job of convincing them, they will eventually become customers. So after a person is a lead, the next thing they can become at the fourth level is a customer. So your customers are the people that have actually bought your product or service at least once. Now that distinction is important and you're going to find out why shortly. Now, your customers are the people who were convinced enough to make the decision to buy from you. Customers are the ones who actually bring money into your business. After customers buy from you the first time, they may either keep buying from you or move over to your competition. That's why every successful business finds a way to keep their customers coming back for more. And now the holy grail of sales is that after a person becomes a customer, they can achieve the final level of being loyal customers. Now, this position is very critical. Now, your loyal customers are the customers who keep coming back to buy from you instead of your competitors. Loyal customers are the bedrock of every successful company, from Amazon to Apple to Disney and Coca-Cola. Now, loyal customers will wait in line for your products, Loyal customers are the ones who will pay in advance before they even receive the product. Loyal customers will refer their friends, family, neighbors, and colleagues to your business. Loyal customers behave like self-appointed ambassadors for your business. They are in love with your business and with your product, and will defend your business and provide critical and sometimes unsolicited feedback that can significantly improve the business. So let me show you an example of how the sales funnel works in my business, because I like to apply these things to real world scenarios. The things I'm teaching you in this course are very practical. Many of them I've done myself, and many of them I've seen my clients and customers use to great effect. So an example would be, Facebook is an example of a market. It's a concentration of more than 2 billion people from across the world. I cannot target everybody on Facebook because most of them are not relevant to my business. Even if I could, the advertising budgets to target the entire market would be huge and wasteful. So instead, I use ads to only target my audience on Facebook. My audience is the relevant segment of the market that's made up of people who likely have a need for my products or services. So some of the audience you see, some of the audience who see my Facebook ad will be interested enough to click on it to see what I have to offer on my website. Those interested people who visit my website, which is my virtual shop or store, are my leads or potential customers. If I'm able to convince them with my offer and my messaging, they will buy my product and become customers. If I keep engaging them and keep selling to the customers, they'll keep buying more products and become loyal customers. Now, whether you're playing in an online or offline market, or you have a physical office or an online store, the process is normally the same. Now, because there are different levels, the mistake people make is they don't know, they're trying to sell to somebody who is just in the audience, and the problem is, the interesting thing is, the way you sell to your audience to convert them into leads is totally different from how you should sell to your leads or prospects to convert them into customers. Inside of the advanced course, you understand what this means. Also, the way you sell to your customers to make them loyal customers is totally different. There are different offers, different messages, different tactics that you can use. And all of these skills are going to be covered in the advanced course. And the important thing is this: the moment you are selling to someone, you should be able to know if this person is a lead, or if this person is a customer, or if this person is just a member of the market. The problem is, people waste a lot of time selling to irrelevant people. And they're selling to irrelevant people because they really don't know who their audience is. And that's going to be a critical part of the advanced course. I'm going to show you inside of the advanced course how to profile your audience, so that you're targeting the people who are most likely to convert into leads and then into customers. And then another mistake businesses make is, once they have customers, they ignore or abandon the customers when they should be converting them into loyal customers. But that is beyond the scope of this lesson. Now, so back to the simple sales formula that you can use to significantly boost the performance of any business. I think I first learned this formula from James Schramko. The L stands for leads or prospects. As you know, leads are your potential customers. They are the ones who are interested in your product or service, and if you can convince them, they could become customers. The CR stands for conversion rate. This represents the percentage of your leads that you're able to convert into customers. A business that is good at selling will have a high conversion rate because it will be able to convert more leads into customers. The C stands for customers. These are the leads who converted by paying you money for your product or service. Now, getting customers is good, but it's not the bottom line. If your business has customers, but you're not making enough money from your customers, or you're not making profitable sales from your customers, then it's only a matter of time before your business goes down. That's why you need to keep your eyes on the other side of the equation. On the other side of the equation, P stands for the selling price. This is the amount of money that each customer pays your business for a single product, service, or the average order. The F, now pay attention to this, stands for frequency. This is the number of times each customer comes back to your business to make another purchase. This represents the repeat businesses you are getting from your existing customers. So for businesses that have loyal customers, this is the secret of that successful companies have. For businesses that have loyal customers, the frequency value is usually high because the business enjoys repeat orders from its customers. The SM stands for sales margin. This is the difference between the selling price and the cost of the product, service, or order that a customer buys. Some businesses like retail and agricultural commodities have low margins. However, there are other businesses like consulting, luxury goods, and specialized services that usually command high sales margins. And then GP stands for gross profit. This is the total amount of money that a business makes from customers to take care of running the business. Gross profit pays for rent, it pays for salaries and other costs required to run a business, at the end of which you realize a profit. So if the gross profit is too small to take care of the costs of the business is likely going to make a loss. But if the gross profit is big enough to take care of the costs and overheads of the business will surely turn a profit. And if the business keeps making profits, it can have the capacity to grow, expand, and create wealth for the owners of the business. So here comes the big question. Now that you know the critical elements in this simple formula, what can you do to boost sales in your business? And there are a couple of things you can do. Let's start with leads. The more leads you have in the pipeline, the more people you can sell to. If you don't have enough leads, then you have very little to work with to get customers. Depending on your type of business, a lead can become a customer within an hour or within a day. In some other industries like real estate, consulting, and car sales, it can take weeks, months, or even years before leads can become customers. And inside the advanced course, I'll show you the powerful strategies you can use to consistently generate leads for your business. Another thing you can improve is the conversion rate. The better you are at selling to your leads, the higher your conversion rate in generating customers. So improving the conversion rate is one of the simplest things you can do to boost sales in a business, from my experience. And that's because if you have the right skills and the right knowledge, the better your conversion rate will be. Just imagine a business has 200 leads but only has a conversion rate of 5%, which brings in 10 customers. By increasing the conversion rate to 10% alone, the business can instantly double the number of customers it has without changing anything else. It's still the same number of leads. And inside the advanced course, I'll show you the strategies you can use to improve the conversion rate in your business. On the other side of the equation, there are a couple of things you can change to turn your business around. You could increase your price. Now, pricing is a big challenge for many businesses. In fact, a lot of businesses are underpricing their products and leaving money on the table. On the other hand, there are businesses that chase away potential customers with their very high pricing. So inside of the advanced course, I'll show you the effective strategies you can use to set prices that work for you and for your customers. Another simple but powerful thing you can improve that could work wonders for your business is the frequency. This is where a lot of businesses mess up by abandoning their customers and focusing on attracting new customers. Did you know that the cost of selling to an existing customer is significantly lower than the cost of selling to a potential customer? New customers are expensive, but your existing customers, you already have them. All you have to do is to sell them, cross-sell them, upsell them, and a number of tactics you can use to make sure they keep buying, to increase the frequency, and likely turn them into loyal customers so that they can use word-of-mouth promotion to your advantage. They can start to tell their friends and family and then start to refer your business. And inside of the advanced course, I'll show you exciting strategies that you can use to increase the value of your existing customers and keep them buying from you. And then the last thing you can improve is the sales margin in your business. Increasing your margins can bring in more money and profits to your business. Let's say your business has a margin of 40% and currently makes $10,000 in gross sales, in gross profits. By improving that margin to 50%, your gross profits can grow to $12,500, bringing in an additional $2,500 into your business. Now, for that to happen, you need to get creative around either your pricing or your costs. So if you can find a way to bring down your costs, which for many businesses can be difficult, because many businesses buy their products from outside suppliers, or many of them manufacture them within environments where the cost of production is really quite fixed and there's nothing they can do about it. So this still comes back to your pricing, how well you can get creative around pricing so you can increase your sales margins and then allow more money to flow into your business that can get down to the bottom line as profits. And inside the advanced course, I'll show you tips that you can come up with in very creative ways to improve the margins in your business. So now that you know this simple formula that boosts sales, you would think that most people, it's a very simple formula, but you think that most people can easily apply it to their business and get results. But in my experience, after many years of doing this, after doing it myself and with clients, I have found one simple truth. Technical skills alone are not enough to change the sales performance of a business. This simple formula is out there, but I can guarantee you that only very few people will be able to apply this formula and actually get real results in their business. And do you know why that is strange? It is strange because of what I'm going to show you in the next lesson. I'm going to show you the silent, the unseen, and often the most neglected aspect of sales that you need to address if you want this formula to work for you. But before I go, I need you to do something really important. I need you to head over to the comment section below this video and tell me which of the elements in the formula your business is struggling with the most. Is it leads? Is it your conversion rate? Is it your pricing? Is it the frequency or your sales margin? And what exactly is the biggest challenge you're having with it? I look forward to reading your comments and providing some feedback. And lastly, very importantly, this intro course is coming to you free of charge. The introduction course is free of charge. And I expect you to be as generous to other people around you. Don't forget to share this free course with your smart friends and colleagues. Use any of the social media buttons below this video to share this knowledge with someone you know who could improve their business with this knowledge. It's not going to cost you anything. Just share it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. You can forward it as an email link and send it to somebody who you know would need this knowledge and the skills. Sales is a big problem for entrepreneurs, and the more people who can learn from this, the better we will be at growing our businesses. See you in the next lesson. The next lesson is really, really important. You don't want to miss it. Bye-bye.